Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to continue with learning how to read some sentences, and we're also going to write some sentences. So you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil or a dry erase board and a marker so you can write along with us. Let's go ahead and warm up our sounds. A, B, B, C, K, D, D, E, F, G, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Nice job. Let's go ahead and warm up our vowel sounds today. Here we go. A, apple, E, edge, I, itch, O, octopus, and U, up, Today we're going to start by tapping and reading some words. Before we do that though, let's warm up our digraphs. Here we go. WH, whistle, w, TH, thumb, th, CH, chin, ch, SH, ship, sh, CK, sock. Great job. Let's tap out some of our words. Go ahead and look at the word. Get your fingers ready to tap. Remember, when we see a digraph, we just give it one tap. Here we go. Ash, rash. I have a rash on my arm. Rash. Look at the next word. Tap it out. Bun. I like to put my hot dog on a bun. The next word. Puck. Like a hockey player. Hit the puck. Cob. And last, let's look at this word. Quack. Quack. I could hear the duck quack. Today we're going to be looking at a couple sentences that have some new kindergarten words in them. Remember, a sentence always starts with a capital letter. That's why we have this tall sentence frame. Sentences leave spaces in between words, and sentences end with a punctuation mark of some kind. Take a look at this first sentence. It says, do you want this or that? Let's echo read it together. Read it with me. Do you want this or that? And there's a question mark. We're asking a question. Today we're going to focus on the kindergarten word or. O-R spells or. Go ahead and say those letters. O-R, or. Do you want this or that? I bet you can use or in a sentence. See if you can do that. Good. The word was or. Let's look at this sentence. It says, this book is for you. You'll see there's a few kindergarten words that are in the yellow. Those are words you should be able to read easily. This book is for you. I want you to see if you can find the word for. Now, this is the word for. The word for can also be a number word. It looks like this, F-O-U-R. This for we use when we're talking about the number 4. This for is like when someone gives you something, like, or you need something, like, I have to go to the store for some milk. For. This book is for you. F-O-R. For. Nice job. Now today, this part of our lesson is really important, but it might be a little challenging at first for you. So I want you to try your best. You're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. And I'm going to use 2 screens here because we're going to need sentence frames for the first time today. So I have a sentence. It said, Meg had the red hat. Meg had the red hat. I want you to say that sentence with me. Meg had the red hat. We're going to count the words. So you can count on your fingers each time we say a word. Meg had the red hat. I heard 5 words. I'm going to pull my sentence frames. Meg had the red hat. And I'm going to put a period at the end. This is going to help me. I'm going to use my paper. If you have a blank piece of paper or maybe you printed off the lined paper, I'm going to draw lines for each word we're going to write. Whoops, not quite like that. So take a look. These are the lines we're going to write. Meg had the red hat. And I'm going to put a period at the end because that's the end of my sentence. Now, I'm going to tap out my words when I hear them. So my first word is Meg. Say Meg with me. Egg. Meg is the beginning of a sentence, so I need to start with a capital letter right here. G. Meg. Now I'm going to start a new word. I'm going to say the word had. Oops, Sisifki made her G go down a little too far. I'm going to fix that for you. Meg had. Let's tap had. Add. Had. Add. The is a kindergarten word. T H E. Very good. Meg had the red. I want you to write red. That's a kindergarten word. Red. It's a color word. You can sound it out though too. Meg had the red hat. Let's tap out hat. At. Hat. Meg had the red hat. At. Nice job. Meg had the red hat. And you just wrote a sentence. Let's check our work. Do you have a capital letter? Did you leave spaces in between your words? Did you put a period at the end? If you did those things, you did a great job on our sentence. Meg had the red hat. I'm going to erase that sentence because we're going to write one more today. So you can just move on to a new spot on your paper. Like I said, if you print it off, you can find this paper in our Fundations materials for handwriting on our Google Classroom. And that will help you. If you have a printer, you can do that. Or you can always just use blank pieces of paper. Those work just the same. So I'm going to put these sentence frames back because we're going to write another sentence today. Our sentence this time says, Pat had the red mug. Let's say that again. Pat had the red mug. I'm going to pull my sentence frames. Pat had the red mug. Period. Now I'm going to use my pencil and I'm going to make some sentences. I'm going to make some lines to show where I'm going to put my words. Pat had the red mug. And what goes at the sentence, the end of a sentence? I put a period. So let's look at the word Pat. Let's say the word Pat. Pat is a name and Pat is the first word in our sentence. P-at, capital P, A, T. Pat had. Let's tap out had. Add. Write the sounds. Had. Add. Pat had that's a kindergarten word. T-H-E. Pat had the red. Red is a color word. You can also sound it out. R-E-D. Make sure you're trying to form those letters properly, using those lines correctly, or writing very neatly. Pat had the red mug. We're going to tap out the word mug. Let's tap that out. Ugh, mug. G. Circle around, up and down to the worm line. And we have our sentence. Pat had the red mug. Nice job. Our sentence is complete. Pat had the red mug. Great work. Boys and girls, sentence writing will get easier. If that is something that was a little tricky, Please make sure you continue to sound out those words and just try your best. As we practice this, it's going to get much easier for you. Great job.